Boston Marathon bombing suspect Dzhokhar Tsarnaev charged with using weapons of mass destruction in the April 15th bombing that left 3 dead and more than 260 injured. We'll have that and more right here, right now on the News Hub. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Simon Constable. With the latest on this developing story, Wall Street Journal reporter Perez joins us now. Evan, thanks for being there.
Thank you, Simon.
So tell us the latest on this.
Today the Justice Department announced that Dzhokhar Tsarnaev had been indicted on 30 counts for the Boston bombings, the April 15th Boston bombings. Essentially, it's the charges that we've known about: attempting to detonate a weapon of mass destruction, injuring hundreds of people, killing 3. He potentially faces life in prison or the death penalty for several of these charges. And so now begins the legal process in which we see whether or not we will have perhaps some kind of plea agreement, which is probably something that'll come down the path some ways away. As you know, he hired a lawyer, Judy Clark, who essentially her job is to try to save his life.
Okay, so it says in the story you have here on WHJ.com, 17 of the charges authorize a penalty of up to life or the death penalty. 17. It's not just those where someone was killed. This is a steep hill for him to climb, right?
It is a very steep hill for him to climb. There is a lot of information contained in the indictment, including details of jihadi texts and books that he had downloaded, handwritten notes that he's alleged to have written inside the boat that he hid for most of the day on the day that he was captured, in which he says that the U.S. government is killing innocent people, and that Muslims who are not allowed to kill innocents, but in this case they are allowed to retaliate. So there's a lot of evidence that the government has here and that laid out in this indictment that shows this is going to be a very tough case for his defense.
A tough case for his defense, but you said maybe they'll cut a plea deal. We don't know that yet. But what sort of stuff would he have to give up? Would it be about bigger jihadi names that he has evidence about, maybe elsewhere in the world or locally in the U.S.?
Look, I mean, I think one of the issues here for the defense will be what of value does Dzhokhar Tsarnaev have to provide the government. I think the government believes that these two, the brothers Tamerlan and Dzhokhar, essentially did this on their own, and it's not like they're going to be able to give up leaders of some terrorist group that the government wants to find. So that is going to be the issue: is what of value does he have that he's going to be able to offer? And I'm not sure that at this point the government really believes that there's more to be learned as far as, you know, what motivated them.
Okay. I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more about this. Thank you very much, Perez of the Wall Street Journal.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time, sir.